Hello, my name is Ruth Wyrick, and I'm here today with Jessica Gunn. Jessica used to work for AHA Process in our distribution department, and then she left to become a teacher. Jessica, tell us about that journey.
Yes, well, I was lucky enough to work for AHA Process for about 9 years. And in about the middle, about 4 years in, I decided that I wanted to become a teacher. And just being around all the educational information that I was learning from Ruby, I went on that journey and got my degree in education. And I was beyond blessed to be working for the company I was working for because Ruby really inspired me with I was able to go to some of her workshops and read all her books, and it was just an amazing blessing to have to work for Ruby in the AHA Process.
Well, you were an amazing blessing to AHA
Oh,
Process too.
thank you.
So you're a teacher now.
Yes, I am a teacher. I am actually currently a reading interventionist. This
Okay.
is my first year being a reading interventionist for primary grades. But I've been a first grade teacher for the last 10 years. So yes.
Wow.
Mhm.
Nice. Yeah. So what are some of those things that Ruby did teach you that stuck with you when you got into the classroom?
So some of the things, I think one of the major things was the mindset and about the hidden roles. And coming from, a middle class background, like the majority of educators do, middle class. I came from a lower middle class background. Just that mindset of our students are not coming from that, especially I've only always worked in Title I schools and districts. So, for instance, like at the beginning of the school year, coming back from spring break, an easy conversation or prompt that a lot of educators will have with their students are like, where did you go on vacation this summer? Or how was your vacation? Where did you travel to? And I've had the experience where some students have never even been inside a Chick-fil-A before. So just really that mindset of not all of our students have had the same experiences as have had the same experiences as us, to really take that into consideration. I think also something that Ruby also really taught me, that's really powerful is the relationship portion, building the relationship with those students. I mean, just building those relationships is so powerful in ways that it builds motivation, um, academically and like personally for the kids. And then, it builds trust and it also supports behaviors in the classroom. So, just those are a couple of things that really Ruby, influenced me in my teaching career.
Good, good. How has teaching changed since you started?
I would say the biggest change that I've noticed, since I've started teaching is technology in the classroom, especially after COVID. My district this year is a one-to-one district, so where, every student on the campus has their own device. And I know that the districts around where I am are also in the same both. They also are one-to-one districts, and just the technology portion and all the different programs that are available for the students to use, whether it's in math or reading, but there's so many programs now in the technology in the classroom.
Yeah, so true. So tell me, as what do you think you do well as a teacher?
I think I help the students, well, reading, since I'm a reading interventionist and the phonics portion of it. But also, I'm still like what I said earlier, just building those relationships, even though this year's been different because I don't have my own classroom, but I'm pulling and supporting the teachers with their kids. So I'm getting to know a lot more students and I support K through third grade. And so seeing those different students and still building those relationships with those students.
Yeah.
So,
Do you have an example of a relationship that you built that really made a difference?
definitely. So I have had a student that actually it was her it her was English is not her first language. So she came to us knowing very little English at all. And so just working with her, building that relationship not only with her but with her family, which honestly was a struggle because they knew very little English as well. But building that relationship, she was in first grade. This was several years ago, and she's now in fifth grade, and she has just blossomed. We've kept in touch since then, me and her family, and she needed that support because she came in scared, not knowing anything. And it's been amazing to see where she is now.
And you were the teacher that did that, or one of the
Mhm.
teachers.
Yes.
Ruby says that as an adult, you'll think of a specific teacher that made such a difference in your life. It sounds like that you are touching lives in your work. So, what would you like to share about teaching, about education that I didn't ask about?
Um, just that it is getting a little harder, I would say, but it's so important. And every year I read, and hear comments, especially Dr. Pearson's comment about,
Mhm.
from her TED Talks. I mean, every year I'm seeing that. Just that, to be a champion for our kids and our students. And I also wanted to end by thanking Dr. Ruby Payne for everything she did knowingly and unknowingly for me, because I truly, think that I'm the teacher I am today because of her. And without her support that she gave me, like I said, knowingly and unknowingly, I wouldn't be here today. So thank
Yeah.
you.
Well, she will be very
Oh,
touched by that. So, all right. Thank you so much, Jessica, for your time.
thank you.